The Talisman of the Traveler. Long ago, in a small, quiet village, there lived a man named Jaron, a taciturn but thoughtful traveler. He wasn't one to prattle or vaunt his achievements, but he carried a mysterious talisman around his neck, and the villagers couldn't help but wonder about its purpose. One day, a group of villagers, led by an overly facetious merchant named Barak, decided to approach Jaron. "Tell us, traveler, does that shiny trinket give you magical powers? Or is it just something to burnish your reputation?" Barak asked, laughing loudly. Jaron, unfazed, replied with calm equanimity, "It is not magical, nor does it make me important. But it does remind me of an important lesson." The crowd, now intrigued, pressed him to divulge the story behind it. Jaron finally broached the tale. "Years ago," Jaron began, "I lived in a faraway city, a place of immutable traditions and strict rules. The people there were kind, but they were trapped in a cycle of hard work and endless travail, with little joy in their lives. I too felt weighed down, always torn between my duties and dreams, always oscillating between hope and despair. One day, Jaron decided to leave. I had no clear plan, no routine, only a desire to find something different. Along the way, I met a wise old woman who handed me this talisman and said, 'This will guide you, but only if you know how to see.'" The villagers exchanged curious glances. "What did she mean?" someone asked. Jaron smiled. "At first I thought it was a riddle, but as I traveled, I realized it wasn't about the talisman itself. It was about my approach to life. The talisman became a reminder to adapt, to find meaning even in small moments. When I didn't have a set path or routine, I focused on what I could do that day to move forward." The merchant Barak interrupted. "That sounds a bit insipid. Where's the magic or adventure?" Jaron laughed softly. "Ah, but that's the point. Life isn't about waiting for magical solutions. It's about what you choose to do, even when the path is unclear. I learned to find beauty in a variegated world, to stay consistent by focusing on what mattered most, even if it was just a step at a time." The villagers began to nod, understanding the wisdom in Jaron's words. His story wasn't about grand battles or magical powers, but about the quiet strength to keep going without a rigid plan. From that day forward, Jaron's story spread, and the village learned the value of adaptability and focus, even when life seemed tortuous. And as for Jaron, he remained as laconic as ever, letting his talisman speak for him.